It's not what you see on Grey's Anatomy. It's not. So hey, what is up, YouTube? So you know, your girl just got off and this is day 2 of 5. It was a really busy one, so you know, I decided to come up on here, give you guys some tea, honey. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. So today's video is all about a video that I seen on YouTube. I think the dude's name is Urban Nurse or something like that. Hey boy, hey. But so he posted the video about how nursing was a scam. Sis, y'all ready for this tea? And y'all already know the deal. I got my Stella Rosa wine here. Is nursing really a scam? So I kind of can agree with some of the things that he said in this video, and I kind of disagree with some of the things that he said in this video. If you guys have not watched his video, go ahead and check it out. Like I said, his name is The Urban Nurse, and he really just talked about how nursing to him was a scam. So to me, nursing is all about taking care of patients and really being there for them when they need you, you know, taking care of the sick, learning things yourself that can apply into your own life. It's all about making a difference in another person's life. And for me, that's why I became a nurse. It wasn't for the money. It wasn't for anything else. It was solely because I wanted to make a difference in this world. And I really wanted to know those type of health situations. So whenever my family was ever in a scenario where they needed me, I was there and I was able to give them some really good information to help them out. Now, that's why I say I disagree with him. And don't get me wrong, he may have his own reasons as to why he thinks nursing is a scam, but from what I get, he hasn't been a nurse for very long. But me, I've been an ER nurse for 7 years now, and the part where I can get him saying that it's a scam is, for me, with me working in the emergency room, how they portray it on TV is that, oh my God, there's a code coming in, everybody runs in to help you, and you know, things get done, bing, 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 boom, 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 and then your patient makes this miraculous type of turnaround, or you see these crazy things out the wazoo, and you know, the doctor comes down, and then boom, you find out what it is, and then boom, the patient is up on the floor, and then boom, you know, the doctor's at the bedside helping you do all those type of things. Nah, that ain't how it work. That really ain't how it work in the real life nursing. So whenever you're in nursing school, they teach you textbook nursing, and the things that you see in textbook nursing is nowhere near the things, or even on TV, those things are nowhere near what you will experience as a true emergency room nurse. So take Grey's Anatomy, for instance. I remember I was watching one episode and like the doctor was at the bedside starting the IV. Sis, where? There has not been a doctor that has came in and started my IV. I can only think of one out of 7 years and several damn hospitals that I've been to, that one doctor actually helped me out and put my IV in, and his name is Dr. Burnett. And so, hey, Dr. Burnett, if you ever come across this video, hey, thank you for starting that IV. But you won't see those type of things happening. So like, say for instance, you got a code or something like that. So if you're that primary nurse for that code, you're gonna be running that code and you'll be assisting with the doctor as well. So the doctor will be at the head of the bed calling the shots, saying, I want this, I want this, I want this. And then you will just be the coordinator of the code, and you will say, oh, hey, it's time for epi. Or when somebody yells out, hey, I got an IV, and you'll be the charter of it all. You get what I'm saying? So whenever you say, oh, the patient is in VTAC, you get what I'm saying? So you know, like you're kind of orchestrating it with the physician as well. But that is pretty much, I would say, the only time you get a lot of help is whenever you have a cold or a burn or any type of trauma or a big emergency come in, there will always be help to flock to you. But say once you got that patient back and everything, you obtained ROS, and your patient is now ventilated and on these critical cardiac drips and things like that, where all them people go? You don't hear nothing but crickets, sis. You don't hear nothing. So I get where he can say nursing is a scam, because at the very beginning, whenever you get a critical patient, everybody's there to help you. But when it comes to actually doing some of those heavy duty type of things, like starting an epi drip or turning your patient or putting a Foley in, making sure their trach is in the right position and, you know, it hasn't went down too far, or, you know, or things like that, or getting that EKG done now that you have obtained ROS, you know, it's a lot dealing with those type of patients. So you don't necessarily have a lot of help with that. And typically in the emergency room, we're kind of spread thin. It is a war zone in the emergency room. So we are super spread thin. So no one's gonna be there to kind of help those mad patients because, oh, you're over here dealing with a cold. Well, that family member, and I've had this happen to me, those family members will come up and be like, well, that ain't my family. Okay, but sis, I bet if it was, you would want me to tend to them other than tend to you with this upper respiratory infection. Like, you know, you deal with a lot of angry patients. You get what I'm saying? Because we as ER nurses, we're spread thin. You get what I'm saying? Like, we go through so much. Then you gotta deal with the doctor nickel and diming you. He'll put in, I want morphine, Zofran, IV fluids and stuff like that to be given. Then they'll come back and be like, oh, well now I want a lipase. Oh, I want you to give this patient potassium. You get what I'm saying? So it's a lot of nickel and diming and a lot of back and forth type of running. And a lot of times ER nurses feel like they are unappreciated. It's not until you get that critical code and you obtain ROSC and things like that do you actually feel appreciated. So I totally get, bro, where you're saying nursing is a scam. I've dealt with battling, like, okay, should I stay in nursing? Should I not? Am I tired of this? Like, you know, and it all honestly came down to me changing facilities. And that's why I say, if you haven't watched my other videos, why I quit 5 nursing jobs is because I had to understand the facility and understand this is what I didn't like about the facility and make the decision to leave the facility to pursue something better. Out of all my jobs that I had, this job that I currently have is one of my best jobs that I've ever had. They help us out more. They listen to us when I say, hey, I need this. I can go to my charge nurse and she can provide for me. You get what I'm saying? So at a lot of facilities, you don't have that. At my last facility that I came from, I did not have that help like that. I felt like a lone ranger. You get what I'm saying? I would honestly have a patient that I'm working up a cold stroke on, but then again, I just got a straight back. You get what I'm saying? With a chest pain, and then you got to deal with the doctor being mad because nothing's charted. Nursing can be a scam, and you can get tired and you can get fed up. So I totally understand where you're coming from when you say nursing is a scam, because I've had those days where I've ran 5 codes and I felt unappreciated, and a patient's family member got really mad at me because I couldn't save their family member. You get what I'm saying? It's already hard enough that we have to go through that and watch your family member pass away and, you know, see you crying and things like that. But it also hurts us to know that you're pointing fingers at us saying that we're sorry, we didn't do what we need to do. So it's a lot of, you get beat up a lot in the emergency room. So truthfully, if you really think you want to do nursing and it's in your heart, then do it. But if you're kind of on the fence about it, you're gonna get burnt out pretty quick and you're not gonna like your field. So I just honestly want you to be prepared that nursing is not easy. This is hard work. You will have to clean poop. Just today, guess what I did? I cleaned poop. If this is a field that you know you love without a shadow of a doubt or anything like that, then yes, be a nurse. But I don't need that nurse that's like, I don't know about that. I don't like poop. Well, sis, what you a nurse for? Like, I know, yes, I know, all nurses don't clean poop, but for the majority, we clean poop, honey. So, I mean, you just honestly gotta ask yourself, is this really what you want? And like I've told you before, I've dealt with those scenarios where I've come home and I've honestly just given myself so much to these patients and nobody thanks me. And I sit back and I'm like, do I really wanna do this? But to end it all, and let me finish up drinking, nursing is hard. But for me, I don't feel like it's a scam. But for me, I do feel like TV and nursing school made it seem like it was gonna be all fields of roses and sunflowers and everything was gonna be nice and you were gonna have these sweet little patients and they were gonna talk to you and thank you and send you cookies and flowers because you did so good and da 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 da. No, sis, it's not that. Just get that out your head. Just get that out your head and really make the decision. Do you really want to be a nurse? I hope this video was helpful for you guys and gave you guys a little bit of an insight. Thanks to the urban nurse for kind of putting this idea in my head about nursing is a scam, bro, because I mean, I like I said, I feel you. I feel you on some of these topics. I've been in the game for 7 years now and it's tough. But catch me in my next nursing video, babies, and I will see you next time, sis. Bye, babies.